crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
This is the day for which we have waited. We, hopeful, grateful, proud witnesses of women and men who in graduation gowns and mortarboards are ready to take this stage and take on the world. This is the day for which they have waited. They, excited, anxious, hopeful students, transformed by years of study and struggle, by whose presence and passions, questions and convictions, Illinois Wesleyan is forever changed. This is the day for giving great thanks and solemn praise, for these graduates are our new day, the ones to whom we now look for invention and insight, wisdom and wit, creativity and courage, as together we strive to make our world more just, more loving, more welcoming, and full of possibility for all. You may be seated.
Well, let's hear it for the class of 2014. How about that? On behalf of the faculty and staff, I'm pleased to welcome you to Illinois Wesleyan's commencement in our 164th year. This is truly a day to remember. There's no rain. Over 5,000 friends and relatives have gathered on the quad to witness one of the most significant events in your lives. And you'll all soon be graduates of Illinois Wesleyan. I also can't go very far without telling you that I want to thank the member of this class who sent a tweet last night suggesting that I get this ceremony over by 2 o'clock. Either that, the tweet said, or project the Blackhawks game on the front of State Farm Hall. I cannot tell you how excited we are to be hosting this event on the Glenn and Roseanne P. Kemp Commencement Plaza. Glenn and Roseanne received their diplomas from Illinois Wesleyan in 1922 and 1927. The admiration of the Kemp family for Glenn and Roseanne made this plaza possible. A commitment in my mind that symbolizes the connection among Titans across generations. Now, I have to admit that although the class of 2013 holds the distinction of being the first graduates to walk across the Kemp Commencement Plaza, the class of 2014 is the first group of students to both take classes in State Farm Hall and walk across the plaza. So you've got a first in your chart as well. Now, as president of this university, I frequently have the opportunity to listen to wonderful performances by faculty and students from our School of Music. Today, that talent is on display for all of us. I would like to thank James Joseph Schiffer, Jr., for leading us in singing America the Beautiful. Please stand, James. I especially want to thank Professor Timothy Pitchford and members of the Illinois Wesleyan Wind Ensemble for providing the music and sharing their talents with us today. Thank you While this day and this ceremony properly focuses on you as graduates, we must not lose sight of the fact that you didn't make this journey alone. Therefore, it's only appropriate that we take a moment and thank those who helped you along the way. I'd ask the graduates to please stand and face the faculty and staff who are seated behind you and give this group of dedicated people a round of applause. While you're standing, please turn now in the direction of your parents and friends and extend a round of applause to them as well for their support. Thank you. The commencement ceremony honors you for what you have accomplished at one of the finest liberal arts colleges in the country. We've all been pleased to share that journey with you. We also gather to celebrate the potential you represent and the contributions you will make in the future. I sincerely hope that you will remain loyal to Illinois Wesleyan as you join more than 20,000 alumni who can be found scattered all across the country and around the world. Now, I do have two suggestions. At the senior class dinner a few nights ago, I played a few songs from my playlist that were popular during the time you were here. I hope you'll remember two of them, and I paraphrase. Hey, brother. Hey, sister. There's an endless road to discover. And from the other one, I also hope you will do more than call us maybe. 5 years ago, the class of 2008 presented my wife and me with a concrete pineapple. It replaced the small wooden one that used to sit atop the entrance to the president's house, and every year I hope it will return. Now, we were pleased to receive this gift of the concrete pineapple and decided we'd start a new tradition. As you know, the pineapple is often used as a symbol of the spirit of friendship and gracious hospitality. After you receive your diploma, give the Titan pineapple a friendly tap as a way of acknowledging your friendships here at Illinois Wesleyan, and also our pledge that you're always welcome here. This is one of Wesleyan's most enduring gifts. It is now my honor to present the chair of our Board of Trustees, George Vinyard, class of 1971.
Graduates, parents, family members, faculty, staff, and friends of Illinois Wesleyan, I bring greetings from the trustees and the alumni. On their behalf, I say congratulations, welcome, and thank you. We congratulate each graduate for your individual achievements. We welcome you to the Fellowship of Illinois Wesleyan Alumni. We thank you for your contributions to the university community. To family, friends, faculty, and staff, we share your pride in the accomplishments of these young men and women, and we join them in thanking you for all you've done to help them on their way to this important occasion. As an institution of higher learning, we strive to help our students develop the curiosity and intellectual and moral capacity to think deeply about the important things in life and to live in a manner that's consistent with the best values as those are reflected in our motto, Scientia et Sapientia, generally translated as knowledge and wisdom. Now, knowledge implies the acquisition of true information and understanding grounded on objective observation and logical reasoning. Wisdom has been defined as the capacity to exercise sound judgment and act rightly in matters of life and conduct, choosing proper means to achieve good ends. This requires personal engagement that goes far beyond the search for objective truth, reaches deeper into the realm of what it means to be part of humanity in all its historic, social, aesthetic, moral, and spiritual dimensions. But all this is rather abstract. I want to talk about hammers and nails. When it comes to functioning and contributing in the practical world, in addition to knowledge and wisdom, it's vital to possess the right tools for the situation at hand and the skills to use them well. Note that I say the right tools. You may or may not be familiar with the old saying that's all too often proved true in my experience. If your only tool is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. The recent passing of the great Pete Seeger reminds us of how important it is to find and develop the right tools and skills for understanding the world and making a positive difference in it. He was not just a famous and talented songwriter, singer, musician, and entertainer. For the better part of 8 decades, he was a preserver of our folk culture, a teacher, and an activist for peace, civil rights, poor working people, democracy, and the environment. He was a joyous idealist with a realistic view of the world. Now, at first blush, you might think Pete Seeger is an illustration of the old saying about hammers. After all, he never seemed to find a situation that he did not think could be helped with a song. You might even recall that one of his most famous songs is actually known as the Hammer Song. But Pete Seeger was a man with many tools and skills in his bag. He had innumerable tunes and lyrics at his disposal, and he had the skills to apply just the right one for each occasion. He played both the banjo and the 12-string guitar with skill. By all accounts, he had great people skills, uncanny audience rapport. And of course, the Hammer Song wasn't just about any ordinary hammer. It celebrates the hammer of justice and so much more. The Bell of Freedom, song about the love between our brothers and sisters all over this land. So as you go forth and swing your particular hammers and ring your unique bells and sing your own songs of love, we ask you to remember and honor your university and your fellow alumni. We hope you will always think of us as your family and of this campus as your home. We invite you to return often. You will always be welcome here and wherever Titans gather. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Hannah Smith, and I represent one of the many voices of this year's graduating class. So here we are, commencement, the day we've wished, prayed, and cried about for the past 4 years. I'm honored to speak as we reflect on our time here over the past few years. 4 years ago, I made the wise decision to attend Illinois Wesleyan University. With my older brothers graduating from other esteemed universities, I knew I had big shoes to fill. I liked the idea of a small school, but had no idea of all of the wonderful opportunities Wesleyan could and would end up giving me. I'm here because my parents encouraged me to attend a 4-year liberal arts university. I'm here because Wesleyan alumni decided that their education was worth paying it forward. I'm here because my friends encouraged me to switch majors from psychology to nursing freshman year. When thinking about what to speak about today, I turned to the same source of support that I did 4 years ago, my friends. Topic recommendations included: life's too important to be taken seriously. Never take a moment for granted, and don't underestimate the power of friendship. My freshman roommate suggested, remember, life is a game that can't be won, only played, so we play on for the moments yet to come. Realizing the obvious, our class is already filled with wisdom, I thought I would take a different approach to my speech. As cliche as it might be, I decided to talk about entering the real world. Tomorrow begins a new chapter of our life. We're starting a chapter that doesn't involve quad squirrels, Saga Dave, or sitting on the hot spot. We'll be in a world that functions on real money instead of munch money, where you probably shouldn't leave your laptop in the library while you rent a Fusion Brew, and where it's not socially acceptable to wear sweatpants every day of the week. We'll be leaving this place we've called home for the past few years and entering somewhere unknown. Well, while I was thinking about this world that's unknown, I realized that we've been living in it for a long time now. Freshman year, we were given the opportunity to participate in a volunteer day. This gave us the chance to get to know the community that we would be living in for the next few years. This past week, another volunteer day was available, but this time we entered fully acclimated, ready, and willing to give back. Our class has utilized many organizations on campus to work and serve in our community. Some seniors even created their own community immersion. The Tool Shed and Peace Garden both started while we were students here on campus and have grown exponentially due to the commitment of fellow seniors. In addition to immersion in Bloomington Normal, many of us took the opportunity to leave the area for the semester or May term abroad. We were fortunate enough to not only become part of the Bloomington Normal and Illinois Wesleyan communities, but to join the global community as well. I was part of a group that became the first nursing students to study abroad for an entire semester. We were able to live with host families and do our hospital rotations in Barcelona, Spain, utilizing both our nursing and Hispanic study skills. With Illinois Wesleyan's strong commitment to students cultivating a comprehensive worldview, a phenomenal 50% of our class studied abroad. So in the spirit of gratitude, I'd like our whole class right now to thank all of the families, friends, and professors who have helped us through these exhausting, life-changing, amazing years. I'd like to personally say thank you to those who made it possible. Thank you, faculty and staff. Your invaluable source of strength has been such a gift. You've given us the tools and the confidence to go out into this world and not only do well, but do good. Thank you to my parents for everything you've done for me over the past 4 years, for calming me down after I was convinced I wouldn't pass human anatomy, for supporting my decision to switch majors on a whim, and for raising me to be the woman that I am today. And lastly, thank you to my friends, old and new. You have enriched my life and changed me in ways I'll never be able to repay you. You've helped me appreciate life and given me the strength to pursue my dreams. You've made me a better student, a better friend, and a better nurse. Today, as we walk across this stage, we are leaving behind a place we've called home, a place where some of the best memories of our lives have been made, and we became better people in the process. As we spread our wings and take that leap of faith into the real world, remember that we've been well prepared for what lies ahead. Thank you, and congratulations.
It's decidedly a different view from this side of the porch. I was honored and surprised by this selection. In the program, my contribution is supposed to be faculty reflections. For me, reflection is simply looking in a mirror and assessing what I see. I am, like each of us, simply a work in progress, but I think it's how we progress through that work ultimately has value. My goal today is to talk briefly about a process called discovery. And here, discovery isn't simply what happens in the Center for Natural Sciences, but discovery in both our professional and personal lives. Perhaps because I'm a native of California, and coastal California, I've always been attracted to the words of John Steinbeck. Most of you are familiar with his significant works, Grapes of Wrath, East of Eden, Cannery Row, just to name a few. But I really want to share with you today a much smaller, certainly what's less known work that has meaning to me. When I was in graduate school at Southern California, I received a copy of the second edition of a book called Between Pacific Tides, which was published in 1948. In this book, it describes the lives and habits of intertidal invertebrate animals and plants on the Northeast Pacific coast. But what was my discovery in this text is that the foreword was written by John Steinbeck. And it's part of this foreword that I really want to share with you today. In this foreword, Steinbeck wrote that the process of discovery begins with the detection, and here I quote, "a fissure in the traditional technique of thinking, and through this fissure one can look out and find a new external world. This discovery, whether it be professional or personal, however, does not end with simple identification. It is the work we do to explore an uncertainty or to solve a problem that ultimately moves us forward. Discovery is a process, and what we know today is only a temporary answer to something that may be overturned by what we learn tomorrow. But the progress that we make as we do this work is enormously rewarding, or can be enormously rewarding, and is worth the effort that is required. Again, I'm going to steal from Steinbeck's foreword. Right? One can live in a prefabricated world, smugly and without question, or one can indulge perhaps the greatest human excitement, that of observation to speculation to hypothesis. This is a creative process, probably the highest and most satisfactory we know. Close quote. Those of you in green today are really beginning a significant sort of phase in your life. Don't be afraid to make your own observations, to see the fissures, or to seek new solutions. This is how each of us continues our own work in progress. I'm going to finish by offering the last sentence to Steinbeck's foreword, and I particularly like this. Every new eye applied to the peephole that looks out at the world may fish in some new beauty and some new pattern, and the world of human mind must be enriched by such fishing. Close quote. Graduates, here it is. Take your new eyes and the tools you have learned while at Illinois Wesleyan University and apply them to see new things and to continue to do your own good works. However, while you're working, please don't forget to whistle, don't forget to sing, don't even forget to skip a little bit every day, because it makes life's work a lot more fun. 3 cheers to you all, and I wish you well. Thank you.
There is a long tradition in higher education of appointing faculty members to endowed professorships and chairs. At Illinois Wesleyan, this honor is reserved for members of the faculty who have distinguished themselves through exemplary teaching and active engagement of students, outstanding scholarship and/or artistic achievement, and service at the highest levels of the university. The guiding principle in awarding an endowed professorship or chair is that the individual represents our highest aspirations for faculty members on this campus. Some of our current endowed professorships or chairs are in attendance today, and I would ask them to stand and remain standing as their names are called. Professor Marina Ballina, the Isaac Funk Professor. Robert Bray, the R. Forrest Caldwell Endowed Chair of English. R. Given Harper, the George C. and Ella Beach Lewis Endowed Chair of Biology. Ram Mohan, the Wendell and Loretta Hess Professorship of Chemistry. William Monroe, the Betty Ritchie Beerer and Ivan Beerer Endowed Professorship. Carol Miskowski, the McPhee Professor of Religion. Carolyn Nadeau, the Byron S. Tucci Endowed Professorship, and Michael Seaborg, the Dr. Robert S. Eckley Endowed Professorship of Economics. Please join me in congratulating these faculty members. Today, it's my privilege to recognize 4 faculty members who have been appointed recently to endowed professorships. David Bolivar, Victoria Folse, Robert Carney, and Gabriel Spalding. All of our honored faculty will receive engraved medallions which can be worn with their academic regalia to signify their distinction in our community.
Professor Bolivar, please step forward. Professor of Biology David W. Bolivar is being named to the minor Linnaeus Scherf Endowed Professorship in Botany. An active researcher in botany and microbiology, Dr. Bolivar joined our faculty in 1996. An alumnus of Illinois Wesleyan, Professor Bolivar has taught all levels of the biology curriculum including courses in genetics, molecular biology, botany, and microbiology. He was instrumental in developing and implementing the Phages Lab, funded by the Howard Hughes Medical Institute. Popular with students, the Phages Labs provide an opportunity for students to fully immerse themselves in scientific exploration. Professor Bolivar has a very distinguished career, focusing on the molecular biology and biochemistry of tetrapyrrole biosynthesis, which is critical to our understanding of the mechanisms by which organisms make the pigments used in photosynthesis. And more recently, he is engaged in research on bacteriophages. His research has extended the bounds of knowledge in this area and has enabled him to establish collaborations with prominent researchers in the U.S. and abroad. Dr. Bolivar has served as chair of the biology department since 2007. His leadership facilitated valuable revisions to the introductory biology courses. In addition, he has served on numerous university committees, including the Assessment Committee Task Force, the Promotion and Tenure Committee, the Nominating Committee, the Institutional Review Board, and he has chaired the Council on University Programs and Policies.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, it is my honor and privilege to appoint David W. Bolivar to the minor Linnaeus Scherf Professorship in Botany and to present this medallion as a sign of distinction and honor in our community.
Professor Folse, please step forward. Professor of Nursing Victoria N. Folse is being named to the Caroline F. Rupert Endowed Chair of Nursing. Dr. Folse joined the faculty of Illinois Wesleyan in 2002 and became director of the School of Nursing in 2009. Professor Folse is an alumna of Illinois Wesleyan. Prior to joining our faculty, Dr. Folse taught at Bradley University for 3 years and provided 15 years of full-time eating disorder treatment with 10 years of nursing management practice at OSF St. Francis Medical Center in Peoria, where she continued to work part-time with clients and families and provide clinical supervision to clinicians in the eating disorders, behavioral health, and psychiatric emergency care programs. Dr. Folse is a clinical nurse specialist in adult psychiatric nursing and is an advanced practical nurse with prescriptive authority in the state of Illinois. She is also a licensed clinical professional counselor. As a faculty member, Professor Folse has proven her ability to work with students at all levels, from first-year students in the Gateway Colloquium Madness to seniors in Nursing 450, Nursing Leadership and Management. She has demonstrated teaching excellence in the classroom and the clinical setting. Professor Folse's scholarly activity has advanced research in the areas of suicide screening, eating disorders, and nursing pedagogy. In addition, she has a sustained record of engaging students in her research activities. Dr. Folse has served on the Strategic Planning and Budgeting Committee, the Council on University Programs and Policies, the Promotion and Tenure Committee, and the Academic Appeals Committee. Her service to the School of Nursing is extensive, as is her engagement with community and professional nursing organizations.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, it is my honor and privilege to appoint Victoria N. Folse to the Carolyn F. Rupert Chair of Nursing and to present this medallion as a sign of distinction and honor in our community.
Professor Kearney, please come forward. Professor of Business Robert Augustine Kearney is being appointed to the Edward R. Telling Professorship in Business Administration. A scholar in business law, Professor Kearney joined the faculty at Illinois Wesleyan in 2002. Professor Kearney previously served on the faculties of the University of Illinois at Chicago and the University of Michigan. A practicing attorney prior to joining the professoriate, he served as a law clerk on the United States Court of Appeals for the Seventh Circuit. An active legal scholar, Professor Kearney has published widely in U.S. employment law and intellectual property. He is the recipient of 4 awards for his scholarship from the Academy of Legal Studies and Business. Professor Kearney is a gifted and popular professor, having received the Amico Silver Circle Award for Excellence in Teaching at UIC in 2001, and being chosen Professor of the Year at Illinois Wesleyan in 2004. He has taught a popular Gateway Colloquium on emerging trends in business and society, and a unique trial litigation class, singular only to our campus. Professor Kearney served as chair of the Business Administration Department from 2005 to 2011. He has served on the Faculty Development Committee. He has been a faculty visitor to the Board of Trustees, and he has chaired the Council on University Programs and Policies.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, it is my honor and privilege to appoint Robert A. Kearney to the Edward R. Telling Professorship of Business Administration, and to present this medallion as a sign of distinction and honor in our community.
And Professor Spaulding, will you please come forward? Professor Gabriel C. Spaulding is appointed to the B. Charles and Joyce Eichhorn Ames Professorship. An active physicist, Dr. Spaulding joined the faculty at Illinois Wesleyan in 1996. Professor Spaulding has taught courses across the physics curriculum, successfully engaging students in complex analytical tasks. His leadership as an activist for the cause of advanced laboratory courses has renewed a national conversation on the curriculum and has led the American Association of Physics Teachers to award him the inaugural Jonathan Reichert and Barbara Wolf Reichert Award for Excellence in Laboratory Instruction. Professor Spaulding's research has resulted in 72 peer-reviewed papers. His recent research utilizes holographically textured fields to trap and manipulate matter. For more than 10 years, Dr. Spaulding has taken Illinois Wesleyan students to the University of St. Andrews and Dundee in Scotland, where they take part in beam sculpting research projects, most recently developing non-invasive methods of targeting and destroying tumors. In recognition of his extensive scholarship in the area of optical tweezing and beam sculpting, he was elected this year as a fellow of SPIE, the International Society for Optics and Photonics. Also this year, he was elected a fellow of the American Physical Society. Dr. Spaulding's service to the liberal arts tradition at Illinois Wesleyan and in the greater physics community has been impressive. Besides serving on committees, he has supported honors societies, colloquia, and seminars. He is an enthusiastic advocate of diverse and intellectually rich campus collaboration. He has served as chair and proceedings editor for SPIE since 2004 and is past president of the Advanced Laboratory Physics Association, of which he is a founder.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, it is my honor and privilege to appoint Gabriel C. Spaulding to the B. Charles and Joyce Eichhorn Ames Endowed Professorship, and to present this medallion of distinction and honor in our community. The distinguished academic achievement of students is recognized in a variety of ways at Illinois Wesleyan. I refer you now to the commencement booklet for the graduation honors described on page 4. Cumulative academic distinction is noted by the awarding of Latin honors summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. The honor appears in the program with the graduate's name after their field of study. We commend these students for outstanding scholarly performance over the course of their years at Illinois Wesleyan. The program also identifies graduates who have met the rigorous academic standards of Phi Beta Kappa and Phi Kappa Phi, and were thereby elected to membership in these national honor societies as noted by the symbols after their names. Finally, 27 students are graduating with research honors awarded for their projects of original research under the guidance of a faculty member. Please see the titles of their defended work, which are listed on pages 4 and 5. I would like to ask that all three categories of distinction, the students who are being recognized, those who have achieved cumulative academic distinction, those who have been elected to membership in Phi Beta Kappa or Phi Kappa Phi, and those who are graduating with research honors, to please stand and be recognized. Each year we announce the nominees and recipients of 14 commencement honors, which are listed on page 4 of the program. I ask that the graduates stand as I read their names, and please remain standing until all of the awards have been announced. Please hold your applause until all honorees have been introduced. 3 individuals have been nominated for the Hope Ellen Pape President's Club Award in the Fine Arts. Rebecca Marie Eben from the School of Art. Akash Shasikant Bhatia from the School of Music. And Zachary Wagner from the School of Theater Arts. The recipient this year is Zachary Wagner. The Annabelle Scroggin Anderson Award for Distinguished Achievement in Multiple Fields is awarded to Victoria Lynn Whitaker. I'm going to ask again for the recipients to all please stand and remain standing. Thank you. The John L. Clark Award in Literary Studies is presented to Rosalie Catherine Alsbach. The Nikki K. Pape President's Club Award for Excellence in Writing is given to Colleen Mary O'Connor. The Professor David Bailey Prize in Chemistry is awarded to Colleen Marie Leonard. The Harold C. Hodges President's Club Award in Natural Science and Mathematics is presented to Stephen Ray Whitfield. The Donald R. Kane Memorial Award for Outstanding Achievement in the Humanities is given to Rachel Christine Branson. The Robert S. Eckley President's Club Award in Social Sciences is awarded to Jarrett Kanarek. The Carolyn F. Rupert Nursing Award is presented to Jennifer Marie Bowl. The Catherine Reidelbeck Baker Music Award is given to Caitlin Marie Trevor. The Hester Merwin Ayers Art Achievement Award is presented to Joseph Thomas O'Brien. The William T. Beatles Award for Exceptional Achievement in Business Administration is awarded to Nicholas Bayer Anderson. The Jack C. Fields Prize for Excellence in Accounting is given to Jacqueline Lorene Morris. And finally, the Larry Shue Drama Award is presented to Ian Scarlato. Congratulations to all of you. Please join me in congratulating these wonderful award winners. Please be seated. One of the most significant recognitions that a university can bestow upon an individual is an honorary degree. At Illinois Wesleyan, this tradition reflects a desire to recognize those who have distinguished themselves personally and professionally, and whose lives demonstrate a commitment to values consistent with the mission of the university. Each fall, I invite nominations from students, faculty, staff, and trustees. All nominations are reviewed by the Honorary Degrees Committee and approved by the Board of Trustees. You will find a biography of this year's honoree in your program on page 2. I ask now that Deanna Jent please come forward.
Deanna Lynn Jent, born in Aurora, Illinois, graduate of Illinois Wesleyan University and Northwestern University, teacher, accomplished director, playwright, and founder of the Mustard Seed Theater. Because your artistic talents and endeavors comprise an influential body of work that extends to national and international stages, and because of your skillful ability to weave together your interests in education and the arts with a genuine and compassionate understanding of those with disabilities, and because your alma mater is proud to honor your impressive career that has garnered prestigious awards and significant appointments throughout the country, it is therefore with great admiration that we honor you for your dedication to the arts and your noble pursuit of faith and social justice in your works. Presented this 4th day of May 2014, Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa, Illinois Wesleyan University Commencement Ceremony, Bloomington, Illinois.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Illinois Wesleyan University, I hereby confer upon you, Deanna Jent, the degree Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa.
President Wilson, honored guests, faculty, staff, students, parents, siblings, and friends, I'm honored to be on this side of the podium. Where are the theater majors? Whoa! That's where I was 30 years ago. So play your cards right, is all I'm saying. Those theater majors probably know that the Greek god associated with theater is Dionysus. The other thing that Dionysus is known for is, of course, the grapevine, wine. Yes, Dionysus is the symbol of the happy hour. He's the release from everyday concerns and the traditional order of things. He also gets a bad rap because of some things take us out of the everyday world. However, we don't need wine for today's transformative ceremony. We have a more powerful intoxicant, the power of story. Once upon a time, you were students at Illinois Wesleyan, and at the end of this ceremony, you'll be a graduate, an alum. What story are you telling yourself about this? Is it a beginning? Is it an end? When I received my PhD from Northwestern University, the Bachelor of Arts degree recipients were on one side of the field, and the Bachelor of Science recipients were on the other side. There was a fairly healthy argument between them about which degree was better. As the ceremony started, the Bachelor of Arts side started chanting, "We had fun! We had fun!" To which the Bachelor of Science side replied, "We have jobs! We have jobs!" Those were nice stories that they were telling themselves. My favorite story, however, goes something like this. A long time ago, Truth walked around naked in the world. And he would hear people say, "I just wish I knew the truth. I just want to know the truth." So he would go to their houses and knock on their doors, and they'd open the door, see naked Truth standing there and slam the door in his face. Well, this got fairly depressing after a while. So he went to visit his sister, whose name is Story. And she let him in because that's what families do. And she gave him some tea and listened to his problem, and she said, "I have something for you." And she brought out 2 suitcases filled with all kinds of clothes. And so he put on a snazzy suit and went away. So now, when Truth knocks, clothed in Story, we open the door and let him in. The truth is that you're graduating. The story today is about your transformation, how a college education has changed you and will carry you through the next chapter of the novel you could call your life. In your time here, You've absorbed ideas and information. You've analyzed, debated, proposed, tested, created. You failed and succeeded and told yourself stories about those things. You've engaged with each other, and you've been part of a community that asks you to show up every day, whether you want to or not. As a side note, as a professor, there are days we'd like to skip as well. If you look up story on dictionary.com, it will tell you that its opposite is truth. I'm going to take a stand and vote against dictionary.com on that one. You have learned that much of the world is not black and white. There are shades of grays and colors throughout. Truth and story intermingle. Near the end of Chaim Potok's book, The Chosen, the main characters, raised in two very different Jewish traditions, discuss a passage from the Talmud which concludes, "Both these and those are the words of the living God." This dialectic process of examining opposing sides, of holding tension between this and that, knowing that truth and story is in both of them, is not easy. But getting to these seats and wearing those robes wasn't an easy process either. And while we hope you find meaningful jobs in your field, your post-college employment experience might not be a stroll down a pristine beach toward tropical paradise, but perhaps dodging puddles in the rain, trying to see the rainbow that was there just a few minutes ago. At least that's how it was for me. While writing my dissertation and for several years after I got my PhD, I worked as an administrative assistant. One weekend, my grandpa asked me how the job was going, and I said, fine, but I certainly didn't need a PhD to be filing and typing. So much for that education. He said, hey, you never know when your education is going to be needed. And I realized I'd been telling myself a kind of Cinderella story where I was banished to the office as a secretary instead of reigning as the queen of academia, as I should have been. My grandpa's words helped me shape a new story in which the job I was doing and the people that I worked with were not detours from my real life, but authentic parts of who I was becoming. I also learned that life lessons don't come with syllabus and assignments descriptions, and mostly you have to grade yourself. Think about what grades have meant to you. Were they markers of triumph or defeat? And how will that translate into the stories you tell yourself about happiness and success? You probably don't recognize the name Julia Butterfly Hill, but you probably have heard of the woman who spent 2 years in a California redwood tree to protest the clear-cutting method of that the logging company was using. I heard her speak a few years ago, and she never set out to be an environmental activist. In fact, she didn't know anything about redwood trees when she first traveled to California. She had lost her job and some friends were going out to California, so she tagged along. As they headed towards San Francisco, they stopped at a convenience store and pooled their money, got some bread and sandwich fixings, got back in the car to go. And one of the women in the car started complaining because there was no mustard. She complained, and so Julia says she finally told the driver, get off at the next exit, let's get this woman some mustard. So they did. They found a gas station that had the little mustard packets. But while they were there, one of her friends saw a poster about an event in a nearby redwood forest. So they decided to go to that, where she met some people who eventually introduced her to other people who were working with environmentalists, whom she eventually joined. So she ended up spending 2 years in a tree because someone needed mustard. And that's kind of how life seems to be. We think we're in charge of writing our story, but often we find we're in a different story, one that we didn't imagine. And whether we resist that new story or embrace it makes all the difference. Here's something that sounds easy but has been hard for me to learn. Tell the truth. Not to everyone, not all the time, but find someone or someplace where you can tell the truth, the messy truth, the way your life really is truth, the stuff I'm ashamed of truth. For me, telling the truth meant writing a play which explored the dynamics of caring for a child severely affected by autism. The story I wanted for my family, for my children, where all 3 of my children would have friends, find meaningful relationships, find independent vocations, and live happily, that story was rewritten for all of us. We had to find new ways to define normal and success. And ultimately, I had to surrender to the narrative that was claiming us. Glennon Doyle Melton, who's the author of a book called Carry On Warrior, writes about how life is both brutal and beautiful at the same time. She coined the phrase brutiful for how life can be. Our lives and stories can be brutal, and the challenge is to live and love in those brutal places. So the wisdom of my 30 years since Wesleyan can kind of be summed up in three things. First, continually ask, what story am I telling myself? And examine how that story is making you feel and act. Second, boldly write your story, but when another story starts to write you, surrender to that new narrative. And finally, never be ashamed to tell your brutal truth. The spirit of Dionysus is embodied in storytelling and in celebrating the moment. Take a breath. Look around you. Look at these people you're with. You're breathing this air and hearing my voice, maybe wondering when I'll be finished. I'd like you to take this moment and actually shake a hand, give a high five next to you. Introduce yourself to the people who are around you. Go ahead, stand up. Say hi. All right. That was enough. Now we're going to do something to really celebrate here, and this isn't in the text of the speech that's going to be published. This is a moment that we're going to create right here, right now, just with us. I've been at a lot of sporting events where fans did the wave, and I think our graduates deserve at least that much, right? So graduates, I want you to watch and feel this energy, and I want us to start over here and go around and give these graduates a cheer and a wave and come all the way around here. Can we do that? Are you ready? All right. Woo! There they go. Woo! All the way in the back. Oh yeah! All the way over here. Woo! One more time. All right. No more. Dionysus would be proud. Congratulations, graduates.
We will now proceed to the moment we've all been waiting for, the awarding of degrees. First, in the School of Nursing, will the candidates for degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing please rise?
Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Nursing, it is my pleasure to present to you those candidates who have completed all requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Caitlin Ann Amen. Adrian Me Bessagar, cum laude. Jennifer Marie Bowl, cum laude. Nikita Colleen Brown. Sheila Marie Burns. Kelsey Christine Deegan. Jenna Lynn Ducharme, cum laude. Carrie Lynn Forneris. Bianca Garcia, magna cum laude. Molly Gray Gannett, summa cum laude. Megan Florine Hildebrand. Jessica Grace Forrest. Elise Marie Howe, cum laude. Sarah Cecilia Kenya. Mallory Brianne Kirby, magna cum laude. Erin Michelle Levy. Second Lieutenant Adam Stephen Linehop, magna cum laude. Amanda Marie Magallon. Taryn Alice Mahaffey. Stephanie Elizabeth Manicus. Caitlin Marie McDonald, cum laude. Erin Boyce McMahon. Cassandra Lynn Mellon. Hattie Lynn Runtimer. Joseph William Snyder. Hannah Lynn Sleep, cum laude. Hannah Eve Smith. Melissa Lynn Tao. Jessica Lorraine Taylor. Melissa Wing Yan Wu. Laura Grace Woodsmall. And Tiffany Michelle Zump, cum laude.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Illinois Wesleyan University, I thereby confer the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Will the candidates please move their tassels from the left side to the right side of your, the right side to your left side of your order board. We will now move to the College of Fine Arts. First, we will award the School of Art and the School of Theater Arts. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Fine Arts please rise and come forward?
Mr. President, It is my pleasure to present to you all candidates who have completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Fine Arts.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Illinois Wesleyan University, I hereby confer the degree Bachelor of Fine Arts. Will the candidates please come forward to receive their diplomas as their schools are named?
For candidates in the School of Art receiving the Bachelor of Fine Arts in Art. Anastasia Elizabeth Calvert, cum laude. Rebecca Marie Evan, summa cum laude. Rebecca Etta Erickson, cum laude. William August Frank, cum laude. Robert William Frank III, cum laude. Agnieszka Maria Kubas, magna cum laude. Carrie Elizabeth Leach, cum laude. Erica Jane Messerschmidt, magna cum laude. Joseph Thomas O'Brien, magna cum laude. Kathleen Bridget Robertson. Emily Renee Sievers. Tara Elizabeth Simpson. Abigail Jane Sunyog, summa cum laude, Phi Kappa Phi.
For candidates in the School of Theater Arts receiving the Bachelor of Fine Arts in Theater Arts, including acting, theater design and technology, and music theater. Abigail Mary Dryden. Kate Ann Fitzgerald, magna cum laude. Jenna Michelle Hames, magna cum laude. Elena Henderson, cum laude. William John Henke III, cum laude. Matthew William Homan. Morgan Latchley. Ben J. Mulgrew, cum laude. Elliot Edward Plowman. Brianna Sadik Chiolu. Ian Scarlato. Stevie Jane Seymour Tremblay. Adam Christopher Walliser, cum laude. Kayla Virginia White. Merrick Thomas Zarowski.
In recognition of the completion of the degree requirements, the graduates may move their tassels to the left side of their mortarboards. We will now move to the School of Music. Will the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Music Education, please rise?
Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Music, it is my pleasure to present those students who have successfully completed all requirements for the degrees Bachelor of Music and Bachelor of Music Education.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Illinois Wesleyan University, I hereby confer the degree Bachelor of Music and Bachelor of Music Education.
Nicole Chamberlain. Ashleen Davy, cum laude. Lucas Wilhoit Fletcher, magna cum laude. Christopher Grills, cum laude. Haley Shea Cook, cum laude. Sean Barry Lees, magna cum laude. Abigail Lyons, cum laude. Mary Kathleen Nicholas. Connor Kriegier Strachuk, magna cum laude. Clarice Erna Tobia. Rebecca Louise Bloomer, magna cum laude. Devin Charles Johnston, cum laude. Stephanie Marie Jones. Kelly Lamarena, cum laude. Joseph George Lewis, cum laude. Kevin Joseph Mangan, summa cum laude, Phi Kappa Phi. Caleb Plume. Jordan Lee Riddle. Haley Ann Robinson, cum laude. James Joseph Schiffer Jr., summa cum laude, Phi Kappa Phi.
In recognition of the completion of the degree requirements, the graduates may move their tassels to the left side of their mortarboards. Congratulations. We will now proceed to the awarding of the bachelor degrees for the College of Liberal Arts. Will the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science please rise?
Mr. President, it is my honor to present those candidates who have completed the requirements as defined by the faculty for the degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Illinois Wesleyan University, I hereby confer the degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. Will the candidates please come forward to receive their diplomas?
Jeanette Munir Abbasi, Psychology. Benjamin Robert Oberle, Economics. Akia Kashira Adams, Psychology. Iin O Go'ulawa Oluwatobi Ajay, Accounting, magna cum laude. Genevieve Alexander, Environmental Studies, cum laude. Rosalie Catherine Alsbach, Theater Arts, magna cum laude. Cassandra Anderson, Elementary Education, Phi Kappa Phi, magna cum laude. Nicholas Baylor Anderson, Business Administration, Phi Kappa Phi, summa cum laude. Todd Anderson, Business Administration. Zachary Ryan Anderson, Accounting. Carolyn Ann Ashley, Environmental Studies. Callie Ann Alt, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Jacob Bach, Accounting. Joel Michael Bax, Business Administration. Emily Page Bailey, Psychology, cum laude. Shannon Diane Baker, Business Administration. Lindsay Brianna Bakewell, Mathematics, cum laude. Joanna Balstachuk, Psychology. Alexa Ray Baltis, Political Science, English Literature, Phi Kappa Phi, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Josefina Banales, Psychology, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Dominique Monet Barber, Business Administration. Jeremiah Jamal Barnes, Psychology. Alicia Barnett, Environmental Studies. Jonathan Keith Bates, Economics, Political Science, cum laude. Alexandra Teresa Bechtel, Business Administration, Economics, magna cum laude. Carmen Mary Beck, Chemistry, cum laude. Ben Becker, Biology, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Alexander Artris Bell, Business Administration. Adam J. Benovic, English Literature and Religion. Jeffrey Barris, Business Administration. Jacob Berger, Political Science. Eric Lawrence Bergstrom, Economics. Kayla Nicole Best, Psychology, cum laude. Akash Shashikant Bhatia, Music and Psychology, magna cum laude. Natalie Veronica Bill, Psychology. Matthew Bishop, Economics. Douglas Black, Accounting. Jennifer Lynn Black, History, cum laude. Chloe Christine Blummel, Theater Arts. Timothy Richard Borchardt, Chemistry, cum laude. Austin Blake Orton, Political Science, cum laude. Alexander Cale Bradford, Mathematics and Hispanic Studies, cum laude. Michelle Danielle Brand, Psychology. Helen Marie Brandt, Anthropology and French and Francophonic Studies, cum laude. Rachel Christine Branson, English Literature and International Studies, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Kelsey Ray Bratton, English Literature, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Paige Elizabeth Brave, Psychology, magna cum laude. Catherine Bregman, Sociology. Connor Joseph Breidenbach, Biology. Timothy C. Brinkman, Accounting. Catherine Nicole Brockman, Business Administration, summa cum laude. Anne Elizabeth Brown, Psychology. Christine Sarah Brown, Art. Kevin Ross Brown, English Literature and History, magna cum laude. Elise Ann Brubaker, English Writing, cum laude. Stephanie Grace Burrow, Psychology. Imogene Louise Bullock, Accounting. Danielle Lynn Burge, Elementary Education. Lauren Ann Burke, Political Science, Phi Kappa Phi, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Patrick Joseph Burke, English Literature, cum laude. Daniel Stephen Burr, Chemistry. Sarah Elizabeth Bussman, Mathematics. Andrea Renee Kane, Mathematics and Secondary Education. Christopher M. Kaliva, Biology. Catherine Weldon Cannon, English Literature and Hispanic Studies, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Julie Ann Cantor, Biology. Bobby Nash Castillo, English Literature, cum laude. Angelo Joseph Catalano, accounting cum laude. Patrick Stephen Kavanaugh, political science and English writing, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Cody Alexandra Champney, biology cum laude. Gabriel Santiago Chanez, environmental studies. Siddhartha Chaudhry, chemistry. Jake Clemens, business administration, magna cum laude. Timothy Joseph Cobert, accounting. Athena Kokalis, elementary education, cum laude. Zachary Michael Cahotis, accounting. Allison Cole, business administration and Hispanic studies. Cody William Collinson, psychology. Jacob Comer, psychology. Sean T. Conley, sociology. Matthew Stephen Conrad, mathematics. Chelsea Delaney Conselman, political science. Leslie R. Cooley, biology. Sarah Korn, accounting, cum laude. Ellen Amanda Cornelius, environmental studies. Amanda Victoria Corral, theater arts. Austin P. Craig, business administration. Caitlin Michelle Crane, accounting, cum laude. Lauren Marie Chaya, biology. Robert Christopher Sarnowski, business administration. Sarah Daly, psychology, cum laude. Madeline Frances Daly, psychology, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Manduk Dao, international studies, business administration, magna cum laude. Victor James Davis II, psychology. Chelsea Connor Davitt, physics. Michael Victor DeBernardis, business administration. John Taylor D., business administration. Nicholas Desideri, international studies, political science, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. David Lee Dickinson, biology. Christina Elizabeth Dolak, business administration, cum laude. Eric Dwayne Dorsch II, business administration. Michael Doyle, accounting. Lauren Marie Drawbridge, business administration, cum laude. Tara Lindsay Drasner, elementary education, magna cum laude. Jeremy Thomas Duffy, international studies, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Caitlin Dunn, psychology, Phi Kappa Phi, summa cum laude. Daniel Durkin, psychology. Marcus James Duval, biology. Ryan Dyer, political science. Megan Marie Dyer, psychology. Lindsay Marie Edwards, English literature and sociology. Elizabeth Marie Egan, business administration, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Eichinger, psychology and anthropology, magna cum laude. Natalie Francis Enda, Hispanic studies. Evan Enix, computer science. Victoria Elizabeth Eppelbaum, psychology, cum laude. Jonathan Robert Erickson, business administration. Nathan Evans, international studies and religion, Phi Kappa Phi, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Annika Marie Ewalds, psychology and German. Amanda Christine Fazzari, business administration. Caitlin Shea Feldy, political science. Stephanie Fenty, English writing and philosophy, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Dylan Walter Fisher, political science, magna cum laude. Adam Floyer, accounting. Zach Fletcher, chemistry. Matthew Friedman, computer science. Harrison Freeland, business administration. Kyle James French, physics. Jonathan Edward Frericks, business administration. Eric Frisch, accounting, cum laude. John Thomas Frew, business administration. Greg Fruin, history and political science. Melissa Ann Feasting, psychology, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Robert Gallick, English literature. Alexander James Garvey, business administration, cum laude. Christine Gavran, Hispanic studies, cum laude. Tyler Gedvillis, psychology, magna cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Guillen, international studies, Phi Kappa Phi, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Declan Gerard Garrity, psychology. Benjamin Gessensway, psychology. Mark Thomas Janis, economics, magna cum laude. Allison Gibson, biology. Jeffrey Michael Galladay, environmental studies. Juan Sebastian Gomez Velez, physics. Chelsea Leanne Green, Psychology. Bailey Ann Gregorich, Elementary Education. Bradley W. Gressick, Political Science and International Studies, cum laude. Aaron Marcus Gunther, English Literature and Secondary Education. Ryan Ham, Business Administration. Mark Stephen Hansen, Environmental Studies. Aubrey Elizabeth Hayes, Sociology and Hispanic Studies, magna cum laude. Michael Heaton, Business Administration, cum laude. Lauren Elena Henry, Anthropology and International Studies, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Alexander John Herman, Psychology. Ryan Scott Hesse, Business Administration. Taylor Pearl Hines, Chemistry. Erica Siobhan Hoy, Business Administration. Elizabeth Gordis Hohenschel, Accounting and International Studies. Timothy Eugene Hollowed, Biology. Terrence Martell Hood, Business Administration. Alexander Ronald Hudek, Accounting. Chase Michael Hundman, Political Science, cum laude. Audrey Yishuen Ito, Art. Shelby Lynn Jackson, Psychology. Audra Hillary James, Business Administration, cum laude. Jessica Janota, Psychology. Katerina Jostrab, Accounting, cum laude. Christopher L. Gent, Physics. Mark Giroux, Accounting. Bryson Matthew Johnson, Business Administration. Derek Johnson, Business Administration. Jeffrey James Johnson, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Devontae Jones, Sociology and History. Antonia Yurkovich, Psychology and Russian Studies, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Ryan Philip Kaiser, Risk Management, magna cum laude. Jarrett L. Kanarek, Economics and Philosophy, magna cum laude. Janelle Mary Cavalunas, Psychology, magna cum laude. Jill Ria Kawasaki, Accounting. Erin Caitlin Kelly, Psychology and Business Administration. Elizabeth Maureen Cannell, Accounting, magna cum laude. Andrea Francis Kerwin, Economics. Hannah Ketterling, Psychology, cum laude. Melissa Ann Kinsella, Sociology, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Jacob Kirk, Biology. Rachel Lynn Kitchos, Chemistry. Margaret Catherine Cleese, International Studies. Julie Christine Klink, Business Administration. Caitlin Klosterman, Chemistry. David James Kolashkowski, Accounting. Keenan Copenhaver, Economics. Jason Tyler Katecki, Economics, cum laude. Michelle Ann Krieger, English Literature and History. Kendall B. Kritikos, History. Joseph James Krob, Biology, magna cum laude. Audra Danielle Cookling, English Literature, cum laude. Matthew Paul Lalonde, Accounting, magna cum laude. Benjamin Weitkamp Lam, Chemistry. Neil Timothy Lancaster, Biology. Alexander James Lang, Biology and History, Phi Kappa Phi, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Alexis Lee Larson, Chemistry, cum laude. Kent H. Larson, Economics. Kelsey Marie Loggle, Business Administration, magna cum laude, in absentia. Thomas John Laughlin, Chemistry. Jiwan Lee, Chemistry. Young Chao Mike Lee, Business Administration. Colleen Marie Leonard, Chemistry, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Julius Letterman, Business Administration. Nicholas John Liberatore, Psychology, magna cum laude. Christina Lacar, Psychology, cum laude. Taylor Allen Learman, Business Administration. Derek William Lindgren, Economics and Accounting, cum laude. Elizabeth Rachel Lubasich, Economics and Sociology, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Nicholas Andrew Lucy, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Colleen Elizabeth Lucky, Business Administration, cum laude. Patrick Lelevich, Accounting, magna cum laude. Audra Kathleen Lundquist, Accounting, cum laude. Chinran Ma, accounting, magna cum laude. Natalie Macias, psychology. Vanessa Isela Macias, computer science. Timothy Patrick Mackey, economics. Mark Malat, business administration. Manish Chandra Mandava, biology. Dana Nicole Marlin, international studies, cum laude. Rachel Joy Marquardt, history. Michael Joseph Mayberger, business administration and economics, cum laude. Samantha Ann McCormick, biology. Molly Rebecca McCready, psychology, cum laude. William Byerly McCurdy, business administration, magna cum laude. Stephen Joseph McGinnis, business administration. Ryan McGonigal, physics. Shane McGowan, English writing and environmental studies, cum laude. Courtney Monique McIntosh, accounting. Colleen Jane McMahon, business administration. Ryan McShane, biology. Kieran Andrew Meyer, biology. Nicole Eve Meyer, music. Zachary Meyer, accounting, cum laude. Brenda Michelle Miller, biology, cum laude. Kevin Coyne Miller, business, history. Sorry, Kevin. Marjorie Ann Miller, business administration, magna cum laude. Abigail Jeanette Mills, psychology. Alexandra Nicole Mitchell, psychology, Phi Kappa Phi, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Isabel Summer Moon, psychology, cum laude. Alexandra Lynn Moorfield, psychology. Brittany Morgan Glenn, business administration. Jacqueline Lorene Morris, accounting, Phi Kappa Phi, summa cum laude. Zachary Philip Morrison, psychology. Owen Gorkowski Moynihan, accounting. Timothy John Mueller, psychology. Elizabeth Grace Muir, history, magna cum laude. Allison Claire Mullins, music. Nabil Syed Mumtaz, psychology. Ryan Ryan David Munsterman, Business Administration. Jason Patrick Murphy, Biology. Tate Musselman, Accounting. Mary Grace Knapziger, Biology. Patrick Nevels, Computer Science, cum laude. Waveen Mosika Ngongo, Biology. Lauren Elizabeth Nielsen, Psychology, cum laude. Robert David Norman, Hispanic Studies and Political Science. Colleen Mary O'Connor, Psychology and English Writing, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Brendan David O'Donnell, Biology, summa cum laude. Colleen Mary O'Keefe, English Literature, cum laude. Brady Robert Olson, Mathematics and Secondary Education, magna cum laude. Samantha Olson, Biology, magna cum laude. Leonard Tiger Ownson, Biology, cum laude. Joseph Anthony Passioni, Psychology. Victoria Mia Palacios, Art. Matthew Penko, Accounting, magna cum laude. Paul Pano, Business Administration. Amy Ruth Patterson, Theater Arts. Catherine Pavich, Business Administration. Alyssa Lee Payleitner, Business Administration. Ryan Michael Penders, Business Administration. Claudia Petsku, Economics and Psychology, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Nora Elizabeth Peterson, Anthropology and Women's Studies, Phi Kappa Phi, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Kyle Pfister, History and Secondary Education. Nicole Dominique Pierce, English Writing and Sociology. Zachary Peters, Biology. Joshua H. Piramati, Business Administration. Ian Powers, Environmental Studies and Political Science. Bethany Pursuti, Accounting, magna cum laude. Kelsey Lynn Quitshow, Hispanic Studies and Secondary Education. Leslie Ramirez, Psychology. Melissa Veritiana Ramirez Osorio, Psychology. Craig B. Rapp, Accounting, magna cum laude. Taylor Nicole Reber, Psychology. Andrew Reed, Psychology, cum laude. Zachary David Reed, Biology, magna cum laude. Max Michael Renner, Women's Studies, cum laude. Alex Sung Rhee, Political Science. Victor Wonky Rhee, Psychology. Christopher Deshawn Richardson, English Writing. Dylan Maxwell Rieger, English Writing and Business Administration. Raquel Riley, Accounting. Allie Marie Reardon, Business Administration. Shane Philip Rishi, Economics. Mackenzie William Rivkin, Environmental Studies and English Writing, cum laude. Catherine Ann Robinette, Hispanic Studies and Secondary Education, magna cum laude. Angelica Marie Rodriguez, Psychology. Megan Maureen Rogers, Political Science and French and Francophonic Studies, cum laude. Sarah Nicole Rogers, Accounting, cum laude. Ren Ruthven, Ignacia Eugenia Beatrice Francis Delon Romack, English Literature, cum laude. Roberto Juan Romay, Psychology, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Matthew Robert Rooney, Business Administration. Jairo Rosales, Psychology. Devin Alana Ross, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Rothis, Hispanic Studies, cum laude. Dana Lynn Rotes, Environmental Studies. Michael Roy, International Studies and German. Angela Marie Ruggles, Business Administration. Peter Ruther, History. Sean Robert Ryan, Psychology, cum laude. Chase Sebastian Salazar, Psychology, cum laude. Zoe Louise Simon, Business Administration, cum laude. Alexis Marie Sampson, Biology, cum laude. Andrew John Sandine, Business Administration. Allison Scarpa, Psychology, cum laude. Nicholas C. Scheiper, Mathematics. Hillary Rose Schneider, Psychology, magna cum laude. Svenja Schroeder, International Business and Hispanic Studies, magna cum laude. Mark Robert Schutte, Business Administration, cum laude. Patrick Donald Schulte, Political Science. Stephanie Jo Schwingle, Business Administration and Hispanic Studies. Tyler Spencer Scott, Business Administration. Whitney Marie Skurlock, Psychology. Catherine Lee Sebring, Mathematics. Troy Charles Sennett, Computer Science, Philosophy, Phi Beta Kappa, Magna Cum Laude. Connor James Shanks, Biology, in absentia. Emily Ann Shearer, Psychology. Drew Scott Sheehan, Business Administration. Matthew Gerard Siegert, Accounting. Elizabeth Sykes, Accounting. Christopher Edwin Sims, Business Administration. Matthew William Simon, History and Secondary Education. Kevin Patrick Skrabach, Business Administration. Barbara Skrobach, Economics. Aaron Michael Smith, Political Science. Ariel Smith, Sociology, Phi Kappa Phi, Phi Beta Kappa, Summa Cum Laude. Elizabeth Marie Smith, Biology and Secondary Education. Ryan Charles Smith, Mathematics and Secondary Education. Syed Jamal Smith, Political Science, Cum Laude. Zachary Hunter Smith, Business Administration. Thomas Brian Subira, Chemistry and Computer Science, Phi Beta Kappa, Magna Cum Laude. Jessica Solis, Biology. Laura Solis, Biology. Matthew Southall, Physics. Tia Sprengel, English Literature and History, Phi Beta Kappa, Summa Cum Laude. Edward Spring, Psychology. Alec Gregory Starr, Business Administration. Chloe Staub, Biology and Hispanic Studies. Emily Christine Steele, French and Francophonic Studies and Business Administration. Jordan Elizabeth Steinbrook, Business Administration. Connor Stevenson, International Business. Julianne Lynn Stay, English Literature, Music and Secondary Education, Magna Cum Laude. Thomas J. Stindy, Business Administration. Brett E. Strelchuk, Political Science, Cum Laude. Mark Thomas Swanson, Biology. Jessica Elaine Swearingen, Business Administration. Erin Elizabeth Sweeney, Business Administration. Swist, Political Science. Todd Matthew Zerlong, Business Administration. Ethan Mackenzie Spera, Biology and Hispanic Studies. Zachary Daniel Zacconi, accounting, cum laude. Leah Grace Taki, mathematics. Catherine Ann Tater, accounting. Christopher Michael Titera, history, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Samantha Elizabeth Taylor, accounting. Maya Lee Tallman, accounting. Catherine Ann Thomas, psychology and art, magna cum laude. Sarah Thompson, biology. Mark Thomas Timmerman, religion. Catherine Elizabeth Tock, accounting, Phi Kappa Phi, summa cum laude. Ross Horwitz Tollefson, music. Bryn A. Tomko, Hispanic Studies and Secondary Education, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Trevor, music, magna cum laude. Diane Mary Trevor, accounting and art, magna cum laude. Kayla Tyler, business administration. Kenneth Joseph Timmick, history cum laude. Thomas David Patrick Tyrrell, business administration. Kyle John Vanderay, business administration. Amanda Jo Vandermeer, theater arts, cum laude. Garrett Van Hall, business administration. Jennifer Ann Weitengruber, business administration. Erica Kristen Berklin, elementary education, Phi Kappa Phi, summa cum laude. Erin Nicole Wachtel, business administration and economics. Kylan Ann Wagner, environmental studies and music. Zachary Alexander Wagner, theater arts, summa cum laude. Taylor Lindsay Washington, history. Elena Catherine Waterman, English literature, cum laude. Veronica Elizabeth Watson, international studies, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Amanda Emily Watts, history and secondary education, Phi Kappa Phi, summa cum laude. Anna Elizabeth Wagner, music, cum laude. Jessica Elizabeth Weimer, mathematics, cum laude. Amy Rose Werner, history, Phi Kappa Phi, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Kristen Marie Horton, accounting, cum laude. Victoria Lynn Whitaker, psychology and women's studies, Phi Kappa Phi, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Sarah Adeline Lucilla Whitchurch, psychology. Abigail Bowes White, biology, cum laude. Benjamin White, economics and mathematics. Sidney H. White, biology. Stephen Ray Whitfield, biology, Phi Kappa Phi, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Joanna Natalie Wierzbicki, biology. Ryan Connor Willett, computer science. Ryan Michael Winter, political science, history, Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude. Kristen Elise Woodside, elementary education, cum laude. Cody Gabriel Wynn, chemistry. Yu-Ying Xu, psychology, magna cum laude. Xinlin Xu, political science, magna cum laude. Brianna Marie Yarwood, English literature and secondary education, Phi Beta Kappa, magna cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Yem, business administration, cum laude. Xue Wen Cho, chemistry. Emily Marie Zabel, psychology. Andrew Zimnick, business administration. Brady Lee Zimmer, business administration. And Mary Jean Sandra Zick, accounting.
In recognition of the completion of the degree requirements, the graduates may move their tassels to the left side of their mortarboard. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Illinois Wesleyan University graduating class of 2014. In a moment, we will rise and sing together the alma mater. With several years of practice, our expectations are high that you'll know the words, but just to be safe, we've printed them in the program. Following the alma mater, we will adjourn and enjoy the graduation tradition of strawberries and scones. Now, I have to tell you, I have a report from last night that as of this morning, there are 11,452 strawberries on this campus, so we're going to be well taken care of. The second thing I learned as someone went through the line is that the Blackhawks are ahead 1-0, so. I would also like to mention to all graduates that an easy way to see specific faculty members after the ceremony is to locate the departmental signs that are scattered around the quad. And there's a map of the departmental locations on the back of your program. Finally, I want you to know that it has been a great personal privilege to serve as president of Illinois Wesleyan during your time on campus. I lift my cap to the class of 2014 with one final admonition. Search for what is true. Stand for what is just. Strive to make a difference. Congratulations and good luck.